ฮัลโหลฮัลโหลกลับมาอีกแล้วนะครับมันจะหยุดไปประมาณ2 วัน ก็ครั้งล่าสุดที่เล่นไปก็รู้สึกไม่ค่อยจอยเรื่องเท่าไหร่ก็ผมว่าทุกอย่างจะดีขึ้นมีอะไรน่าติดตามบ้างย้อนความเดินตอนที่แล้วก็คือเหมือนกับตัวเขียนโจเนี่ยมันโดนกลุ่มที่เขาเชื่อในเฟื่องฟูเขามากระตุ้นให้เกิดต้นไม้ยักษ์ปะทุขึ้นมากลางทำให้เกิดความวุ่นวาย
Here, there are still survivors here.
You're not the knights. What is your purpose here? It's dangerous.
We're reinforcements sent by the general. Where's everyone else?
Resorting to short-lived species as reinforcements. Jingyuan is truly running out of options.
Run! She's a disciple of Sanctus Medicus!
เฮ้ยมันมีกลุ่มตัวร้ายชื่อนี่แบบ disciple of Sanctus Medicus
Silence. If my healing worked, you'll become one of us. And then it's not just me they'll be running from.
Hurry! Leave here! I can't control myself anymore! Hedge your bets. Spend freely.
Your answers?
ยังไม่
You
เข้าใจหลั
chose
ก
the
การ
wrong enemy.
การวางตำแหน่งตัวละครแล้ว
Still
การ
water.
ใช้
Sure, I'll play along.
การออกไปโจมตี
It's on me.
เป็นบ้าง
I'm asking question. I'll see you off. Receive divinity.
Free will, or was it destiny for oblivion?
Hedge your bets.
Your answers? Victory.
Still water.
Spend freely.
I'm asking question.
Destiny for oblivion.
Watch your head.
Your answers?
The lives of short-lived
Oh.
species are so fleetingly brief. Why seek death?
Test.
เฮ้ย
You chose the wrong enemy.
Still water.
มันเริ่มจาก1 2 4แล้วก็3ใช่หรอ
It's on me.
แปลก
I'm asking questions.
Again?
Nothing major. I'll see you off.
Destiny for oblivion.
I hit the mark. Spend freely.
You chose the wrong enemy.
Another journey begins. Still water.
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. Watch your head. It's on me.
Got the defense.
I weep for the departed. It did not fall.
ๆแรงขึ้นเนี่ย มันลุมแต่หลง
Let's
ตา
settle this.
Free will, or was it just proclaimed? Sure, I'll play along. Spend freely.
I'll see you off.
Still water. It's on me.
Your answers? Nothing major.
แล้วก็เป็นโลชา
Receive divinity.
Another journey begins. Destiny proclaimed. Hedge your bets.
Got the defense. You chose the wrong enemy. Bloom.
Free will, or was it still water? Spend freely.
I'm asking question.
That's half the work. Destiny proclaimed.
Why did you come to the Xianzhou? To seek immortality? You don't have to appease Jingwen. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus can provide all that you desire.
Another journey begins. Still water proclaimed. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. The mark.
Hunger. Eternal sleep. The dead return! Receive divinity. Not bad. 5 points.
Destiny proclaimed. Again. Sure, I'll play along. It's on me.
Your answers?
Still water proclaimed.
Hold on. We'll find someone to help.
Don't waste your time. They've converted me. I don't have much longer. Go. The Master Diviner's troops are ahead.
Let's go.
The disciples of Sanctus Medicus were in hiding for so long. Now they finally show their face. Did the Master Diviner fail to foresee this? Be careful, benefactors. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus worship Yaoshut, the Plague's author, the greatest enemy of the Xianzhou. The Alliance has been trying to root out their secret organization for millennia. It's no coincidence that they've chosen this moment to reveal themselves.
คือถ้าจำไม่ผิดครับ
Rainbow's blessing. You're not disciples of Sanctus Medicus.
ไม่ใช่
Stop moving around. Let's see if there's a way to help you recover faster. Come on, take this. It'll help with your...
อุ๊ยมีของบ้างมั้ยก็คือไอ้พวกนี้มันหาความเป็นอมตะเพราะว่าเมื่อก่อน
Thank you. All of you. Thank goodness you're here. The garrison is up.
คือเทพล่าสัตว์เขาตามล่าไอ้เนี่ยไอ้เนี่ยอยู่ไอ้เทพที่เป็น
Old blades.
ฝั่งที่พวกนี้มันตามอะ ช่วงนี้ผมกำลังพยายามปั้นตัวละครแกงนี้ให้แรงเพราะรู้สึกว่าเป็นตัวที่เอาไว้พึ่งพาได้ที่สุดในเกมไม่ชอบในโชว์กับที่เป็นจูลีนมากเลยนะหลังจากลองเล่นมา
Who goes
ไม่นาน
there? Show yourselves! Wait, it's you. Quickly, in here. It's
You recognize us?
Are you not the General's guests? The Master Diviner prophesized your arrival. We were ordered to wait for you under any circumstances. Yes, the Master Diviner ordered us to remain stationed here and went to scout ahead. They're saying the disciples of Sanctus Medicus have returned. They haven't been seen for an age. The troops are anxious. It's good that you're here. The Master Diviner said the Knights weren't to move out until you arrived. Please wait in the camp. We'll decide on our next steps once the Master Diviner returns.
ในห้องมีแมวอยู่
That
ด้ว
the
ย
Cloud Knights received orders not to advance is a bad sign. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus. I've heard the name before. If memory serves, they're an underground sect of the Abundance that's said to have lain dormant within the Xianzhou, plotting to overthrow the Alliance.
เขายังไม่เลิกเล่าแบบนี้แบบมาบอกค่อยๆบอกกลางเรื่อง
The Stellaron has certainly caused Abundance-like abnormalities. Is that what motivated the disciples to come out of the shadows? No. The Knight's main force remains intact. Something must have happened. Something we're not aware of. The Master Diviner isn't here. Let's head into camp and see what we can learn from the troops here.
Good idea. Why don't you take a look around, benefactors? My feet need a rest.
ตอนแรกคิดว่าเขาน่าจะเป็นคนไม่ดีมากเจ๊จิ้งจอกแต่ว่าเขาก็ดูแบบเป็นกังวลอยู่นะ
Forgive me for being brief. Warfare is a dangerous business. There's no time for idle chat. We took over this place a few hours ago under the Master Diviner's command. It was only afterwards that we learned our enemies were none other than the disciples of Sanctus Medicus, those who worship the Plague's author.
ที่น่าโรคา
Everything was going as planned. The sorcerers of the disciples and the fantastic creatures they commanded were no match for us. Then, after a while, our comrades suddenly started to slaughter one another.
นั่นคือมาราสตัก
Curse it. What Sanctus Medicus sorcery did they use on us? The greatest fear of the Xianzhou people is succumbing to our Mara-struck form around others. To do so means that we have given up on being human, lost the abomination sleeping in our immortal blood, and violated the Rainbow's admonishments.
อ๋อก็คือคนเซียนโจเนี่ยเขามีสองร่างมีร่างที่แบบป่าเถื่อนร่างปกติแล้วร่างป่าเถื่อนเขาเรียกว่ามาราสตักซึ่งน่าจะโดนกระตุ้นด้วยอะไรบางอย่างน่าจะเป็นสเตลารอนทำให้เขากลายร่างกัน
What the disciples of Sanctus Medicus did are despicable acts that every Alliance resident detests. I swear to the Arbiter that I will avenge my comrades.
เฮ้ยเขาแต่งตัวสีเขียวเหมือนคนเมื่อกี้เลย
You
You want to ask questions? Fine. But I must be present the whole way through. This part needs to be recorded as testimony.
Finally, someone to talk to. These Cloud Knights are so serious, so boring.
แล้วรอ
That shining seed? I've seen it. So beautiful. If you gaze into it, there's a voice inside that speaks to you.
Do you still remember Cocolia?
จำได้สิ
The Master said we could inject new life into the ambrosial arbor with it. I didn't believe it at first. We tried many methods, spending multiple lifetimes of short-life species, yet the arbor showed no signs of resurrection. But look upon it now. Only the power of an eon can recreate the miracle. Yes, yes, the mighty Sanctus Medicus, the abundance.
แมวมันเป็นอะไรอ่ะนึงนะขอไปจัดการแมว มันเรียกร้องความสนใจอ่ะพอไม่เล่นด้วยกับมันเราเล่นเกมก็จะมา
So you witnessed it too? The ambrosial arbor's resurrection. Magnificent. In the Befall era, so far in the past that even long-life species cannot recall, Sanctus Medicus the Abundance gifted the ambrosial arbor to the Xianzhou Luofu. With that sacred tree, humanity realized many miracles. The fallow earth, the western soapberry, the altered flesh. But that devilish archer ruined everything. They twisted right and wrong and erased Sanctus Medicus's achievements. But soon we will return to the glory of the Befall era. You've seen the fantastic creatures that fought with us. They are only minor gifts of the ambrosial arbor.
Shut it, rambling rodent. The Cloud Knights will root all of you out soon.
แล้ว Ambrosial Arbor คือ
So you witnessed it too? In the Befall era, so far in the past that even long-life species cannot. But that devilish.
Shut it, rambling rodent.
เอาคือจำไม่ได้หรอกว่า
Finally. What did we do? We cured our kin.
You scum!
Oh, you don't understand. I see a desire for power in your eyes.
Don't listen!
We're just having fun, sir. Without the blessing of the abundance, you short-life species would never be able to endure the transformation.
ลืมไปแล้วว่า Ambrosia คืออะไร
When the Master Diviner gets back, we might be in for tough times. Are you ready?
เอาละคิดอะไรอุ๊ยหายไปถาวรเลยเหรอ เฮ้ย ยังไงหายไปถาวรก็ไปทำก่อนแล้วกัน ไม่มีอย่างนี้ด้วยอ่ะเพี้ยนหายถาวร
This haven of memories.
ออกแบบเกมยังไง
Every moment is like a thorned rose.
ตอนนี้เกิดเดลิม่าในชีวิตสองอย่างเลยเวลาไปท่องเที่ยวแล้วเจอมอนสเตอร์ การที่มีอะเครอนอยู่มันก็จะเป็นประโยชน์มากเพราะว่ามันมีสกิลได้เลยแต่ในขณะเดียวกันก็รู้สึกรำคาญสิ่งที่เจเขาพูดนิดหนึ่งว่าแบบเขาพูดเรื่องเดิมหลายรอบไปซึ่งมันเป็นอะไรที่เบี้ยวขอไม่อ่านได้ไหมเพราะว่าอยากรีบกลับไปทำเควสหลักแต่ว่าไอ้เควสนี้คือถ้าไม่ทำมันก็จะ
Oh, that's right. My realm-keeping commission colleague. As I'm thanks to the more and more moreover the Mars. We would you're capable if you come across speaking of which. I read the letter. I'll be honest with you, I've got no idea how to handle this problem. It's beyond the Realm-Keeping Commission's jurisdiction. Allow me to introduce Madame Xianzhou. I think it'll be easier if she...
I read the letter you obtained while the Cloud Knights were searching for the Stellaron's whereabouts to an outsider. This letter appears to be nothing more than good news detailing a recovery from a chronic illness. However, what is actually being discussed is a violation of the 10 unpardonable sins.
Oi.
It's heresy.
Fire.
Correct. The term merciful medicus is one of respect. One that any law-abiding citizen of the Alliance would never dare utter. It refers to none other than the enemy of the people of the Xianzhou. The one we now call the Plague's author, the Eon of Abundance. Yao Shi. The author of this letter was likely the Marastruck you defeated. My guess is he was led astray and poisoned while under the pretext of being cured. Such actions remind me of an organization that was eradicated from the Xianzhou 1,000 years ago.
Oh!
The Disciples of Sanctus Medicus.
เดี๋ยวนะนี่มันคือการที่เราจะได้เรียนรู้เกี่ยวกับเขาเรียกว่าไงตัวร้ายหลักในเซียนโจ้มันอยู่ในเควสอะไรก็ไม่รู้ที่ข้ามไปก็ได้โอ้ my god แล้วไม่แปลกเลยที่กูจะงง
They were disciples of the abundance that sought to restore the way of immortality by unearthing a forbidden remedial formula. It's hard to believe that a group that was wiped out so long ago would suddenly rear its head and create chaos once more. The seat of divine foresight needs to learn all it can about this organization's status before the situation reaches a point of no return. If you come across any similar clues about the Disciples of Sanctus Medicus, come and find me at the seat of divine foresight. These kinds of...
I see.
Excellent. Your work will not be in vain. The seat of divine foresight always rewards those who contribute to our efforts. I recently received some intel. It seems that certain individuals are taking advantage of the current chaos to lure in outworlders around Exalting Sanctum. Maybe you could start there? We sent an undercover investigator out a few months ago. They provided us with a rough idea of the situation. Unfortunately, it seems suspicions were aroused. We lost contact with the agent. I suspect he was discovered. You are a fresh face in the Lafu. and an outworlder. I would feel more at ease if I could leave this matter with you.
มันจะไม่แปลกกว่าที่เอาคนที่ดูก็รู้ว่ามาจากที่อื่นนะโอเคเราได้รู้เกี่ยวกับไอ้องค์กรไม่ได้คัสเนี่ยมากขึ้นผ่านทางเควสย่อย
Cleaned or your star skiff serviced? Look no further.
Excuse me, guest from another world. Please spare me a moment of your time. Do you yearn for immortality?
เฮ้ยฉันปรารถนาพลัง
I understand. Eternal life is indeed a kind of power, wouldn't you say?
ใช่ครับไม่ฉันต้องการ
Well, not much can be done for you then, brother.
เอา
What a peculiar person you are. I'll tell it to you straight. To Outworlders, I offer the chance of immortality. But perhaps someone like you would be better off joining the Antimatter Legion.
ฮะดาบเหรอ
Regardless of what you choose, let's keep our voices down, eh? This isn't the kind of conversation you can have out in the open. Before you can grasp absolute power, you must yearn for immortality, don't you think? The problem is that the Xianzhou Alliance doesn't care one bit about the well-being of short-life species. They stubbornly blockade the glorious path to immortality. My name is Green Hibiscus. I came to Exalting Sanctum in hopes of a fated encounter with one such as yourself. One who is also on the road to immortality. What do you say? How about we find a more suitable spot to talk about all this?
ไป
Let's make haste. There are too many people here to linger.
ฉันอยากเก็บของก่อน
Here we are. This is the place.
น่าจะเป็น
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. If it were so easy, we'd be a far larger group, and there'd be no need for secrecy. Allow me to reintroduce myself. I am a member of the Disciples of Sanctus Medicus. I was unable to expose my true identity in Exalting Sanctum, but now I can reveal everything.
ครับ
The Disciples of Sanctus Medicus is a devout group, holding firm in their belief that Merciful Medicus is the one ultimate faith. As followers, we refer to ourselves as disciples, dedicated to our cause. If you wish to gain the means to immortality, then you must become a disciple. But to become a disciple, you must first pass several small trials. Please excuse me. Our expansion has unfortunately attracted the attention of those devilish archer followers. If we are not careful, the consequences could be unthinkable.
จะถามอะไรอ่ะชาวเซนโจเก็บ
Only those led astray by followers of the devilish archer could despise Merciful Medicus. Sadly, there are many such people. Too many. No need to be concerned about him. Much like yourself, he is here to undergo the trials.
จะได้อะไร
Every species yearns for the favor and curing of Merciful Medicus, regardless of whether they have heard of the abundance or not. Foxians yearn to cure themselves of their 300-year lifespan. The Veyadara yearn to cure themselves of the pain of reincarnation and lack of progeny. As for Xianzhou natives, they long to cure themselves of the torture of becoming Mara-struck. Of course, we know that this torture is rather a kind of blessed evolution. To return to your question, Sanctus Medicus can cure the aging that short-lived species face, along with disease and death. Sanctus Medicus can do for you what they did for the Xianzhou natives.
ก็คือคนมันเหมือนมีวันนะอยู่ในเซียนโจคือมีพวกที่อายุยืนพวกอายุสั้นไอ้พวกอายุสั้นก็ความรู้สึกว่ามันไม่ยุติธรรมแล้วก็เลยหาวิธีเป็นอมตะเพราะว่าเชื่อว่าแบบคำสอนของล่าสังหารเนี่ยเหี้ยหลอกเล่าพยายามไม่ให้เราไปเป็นอมตะก็เลยไปค้นพบวิธีที่จะเป็นอมตะก็คือการเหมือนปล่อยพลังราสตาออกมาจริงคนอื่นจะมองว่าเป็นเรื่องแย่แต่ว่าคนคนนี้เขามองว่าเป็นแบบมันคือการวิวัฒน์ไปอีกขั้นของชาวอายุสั้นไปเป็นอายุยาว
What you seek, you will surely find. Merciful Medicus is magnanimous. They do not lightly refuse a prayer. As such, the initiation trials for the disciples of Sanctus Medicus are nothing arduous. All you must do is transcribe this copy of thousand-handed Merciful Medicus's salvation 500 times by hand. This will allow your brothers and sisters to trust your faith, and you to become a disciple.
ไม่เหมือนวิธีเข้าองค์กรลับเหมือนตอนที่เพื่อน บอกว่าจะพาเข้าองค์กรลับซึ่งไม่ได้จะพาเข้าจริงๆแต่หลอกให้กูทำ
This scripture is central to the disciples. You must maintain a pious heart during the transcription. It would be best if you could memorize the text.
เอาเลย
Of course, this is but the first trial. Once you have become a disciple, you will undergo numerous others.
500นี่เตรียมประกัน
Don't worry. A traditional Xianzhou brush and ink stone has been prepared for you. Smooth action and an ergonomic design. I myself transcribed 50,000 copies with such instruments.
คัดไทยมาละครับของกู้โลกของนิคัสนิคัสเดินทางไปพร้อมกับสาว999แล้วเราดาวราหูเพื่อเทศนาเอ๊ะยูซีของคุณ7แต่เพียงจบแรกก็ยังเหลือ49จนถึงสาวก99หลุดพ้นจากความมีการเกิดแก่เจ็บตายใช่แล้วล่ะ
Hey, stop writing. Get over here.
ไม่ได้หรอก
Took you long enough. I know you. You're General Jingyuan's honored guest. Ugh, is this really the time for jokes of that quality? You're here undercover, right? Well, so am I. I'm a Cloud Knight from the Exalting Sanctum Garrison. That green hibiscus has been sneaking around spreading heretical lies for a while now. That's why I'm here, to spy on him. They were suspicious of me as soon as I arrived. It took a lot of effort to make them believe I wanted to become a disciple.
คุณแต่งตัวแบบนี้ก็ไม่แปลก
I have my reasoning. Cults like this want to recruit people with influence in law and order. I wanted them to know I was a Cloud Knight. Always know your enemy.
คุณนี่มันอัจฉริยะจริง
Shh! Keep your voice down. These disciples don't miss much. If they discover us, we won't make it out of here. You can trust me with the transcription. I spent over 150 years pen pushing in the seat of divine foresight before I became a Cloud Knight. I could do this in my sleep. Listen carefully. I help you copy the text, you cover for me, and I get word out to the seat of divine foresight.
ใช่หรือ
Take
เปล่า
your time.
ตบตลบหลังกันหรือเปล่า
And transcribe the text. Allow the beautiful enlightenment of thousand-handed, merciful Medicus's salvation to permeate your being. You're finished? So soon? Let me see. Yes, it would appear you are finished. A fast and accurate transcription. It seems you are destined for immortality.
เข้าร่วมได้แล้ว
Calm yourself. The initiation is divided into 2 steps. You and the Cloud Knight have completed the first. Now,
Sure, but can it wait till tomorrow? I'm supposed to be on duty right now. They'll get suspicious if I don't head back soon.
no need to worry. The second step is extraordinarily simple. It'll all be over soon enough. The disciples' initiation is governed by the following principle. Never accept who you suspect, and never suspect who you accept. So it's time for you two to battle it out. Whoever survives will officially become a disciple.
เฮ้ย
Transcribing scripture allows us to ascertain your devotion, but determining whether or not you'll be loyal to the organization requires a stronger guarantee.
Whoa. You're kidding, right? We came here to lengthen our lifespans, not shorten them. You can't just make us fight like this.
We aren't forcing you to fight. By all means, refuse if you wish. But we won't possibly be able to let either of you leave.
เอา
Fine. But at least let me prepare. I've never...
Very well. But you'll need to ask your opponent, too.
ยังไง
Good.
ล่ะ
Then prepare yourselves. Time is precious. Make it quick.
เฮ้ย
Listen, I have an idea that will let you join the disciples of Sanctus Medicus and let me get the heck out of here in one piece. You and I fight, and I lose to you. I pretend that you finish me off. Then you pretend to help them remove my body by dragging me out of here. That way, we both accomplish our objectives. Oh, I've seen your skills. Please don't mess up and actually kill me.
ใช่ไหมล่ะประกัน
Oh, just... whatever. I got myself into this. Let fate decide. Just try and hold back a little, okay?
So, have you prepared yourselves? Are
ใช่
you?
ใช่
And you, Cloud Knight?
I'm ready.
Then, let's begin.
Well then, take this!
How familiar.
เริ่มเลยเหรอ
That's half the work. Still water.
What magnificent skill! He was fierce, but no match for you. I'm
Hello.
glad you prevailed. That Cloud Knight waltzed straight up to us in uniform and asked if he could join. Hardly a convincing spectacle. I doubt I ever could have trusted him. Purple chrysanthemum, blue peach. Find somewhere to dispose of the body.
ฉันจัดการ
Oh, you've dealt with this kind of thing before?
สอบสัดส่วนเลย
Side hustle? Very well. These are hard times, I suppose. This does have its advantages. Our brothers and sisters have been proselytizing and exalting sanctum over the last few days. We may have attracted the attention of the devils. Having you dispose of the Cloud Knight will be safer. As such, this can be your first mission as a disciple. You take an active approach to getting things done. I'll be sure to pass that on to my superiors. In any case, my hearty congratulations on your admission to the Disciples of Sanctus Medicus.
Hey.
From now on, you will be known by the code name Gray Peony.
แล้วเป็นโบสถ์ตัด
Well,
สี
Gray
เทา
Peony, let's depart separately to avoid attracting attention. We'll rendezvous at a different location later. Until then.
I did a good job playing dead, didn't I? Those people are out of their minds. Watch your step next time you're around them.
ขอบใจนะพ่อชนะฉันได้
With your skills, you've got a better chance than most. I should report back to the seat of divine foresight. Stay safe, friend.
Mm-hmm. ร้านพวกนี้มันขายอะไรบ้างอ๋อขายถ้าเราดูดิไปละหลบเนื้อเรื่องสำคัญเข้ามาไว้ในเฟสรองด้วยเฮ้ยแบบนี้จะโดนจับป้ายหรือเปล่าจีสูนี่เธอห่วงหรือตัวเองเหรอ
Green Hibiscus agreed to meet me here, but there's no sight of him. What gives? There's a letter here. What's this on the envelope? Gray Peony? This must be from Green Hibiscus.
โอตันเทาคุณได้พิสูจน์ความกล้าแล้วใช้โอกาสพิสูจน์ความพักดีฉันไม่วางใจคนอื่นทำดูเพียงนะว่าเป็นคุณทำได้ไปตรวจสอบดูไปน่าจะให้ข้อมูลสำคัญส่งไปยังตอนนี้จดหมายนี้น่าจะส่งไปถึงไปชิงจดหมายโอเค
The disciples sure know how to keep a low profile. Looks like I'll need to help them complete this mission. If they're looking to intercept mail, I should probably start by searching near Exalting Sanctum's Psycrane stands.
เฮ้ย
What's written on this package? Seat of Divine Foresight, urgent? This is it. The mail the disciples want to intercept.
อ้าวมาถูกแล้ว
Seems like it's encrypted somehow. Makes sense. This is critical intelligence after all.
เอ้ยอย่า
Code cracked. Huh. Judging from these urgent instructions, the disciples are aware of a Seat of Divine Foresight operation to infiltrate their ranks. No wonder Green Hibiscus was so eager to intercept this. I'll use my phone to make a copy, and then hand it over to Green Hibiscus.
ไหนเธอใช่ไหมเป็นคนในได้แล้ว
Come on, draw already.
Mauve Moon, this is the reliable disciple I mentioned to you, Grey Peony. Grey Peony, this is Mauve Moon, the head of our operations in Exalting Sanctum.
It seems you have some impressive skills in your arsenal.
แต่คุณดูอ่อนจัง
What? How dare you?
Easy, Hibiscus. I like this kid. You seem like you've got it all figured out. What brings you to the disciples of Sanctus Medicus?
เป็นอมตะ
Good. Life is a miracle and a blessing. Any futile attempt to forsake it is a disgraceful betrayal. You have been enlightened to the significance of immortality. You have already surpassed those shameful mortals. Here, take this prescription. Through this medicine, you will become like me. You will be able to break the shackles that the devilish archer author has used to chain your soul. You will gain unbridled power and freedom. The disciple responsible for creating medicinal pellets heard of your exploits. They prepared the prescription for you personally.
Wait.
Some of the ingredients can be purchased at an apothecary, but others will require you to come up with your own solution. Given your strength, that shouldn't pose a problem. Do you have any questions?
ไม่ดูอันตรายจะได้พบกับลูกพี่ ไม่คุณเข้าร่วม
I'm ashamed to admit it, but I once worked alongside those devils. I trained in spear techniques for almost a century. I nearly became a Cloud Knight instructor. But I was trapped in a weak mortal shell. I was never able to surpass the final barrier that separated me from the martial arts geniuses. Fortunately, the draft of Draconic Surge, the prescription you hold in your hand, rescued me. Once I took that medicine, I became more powerful than any mortal could ever dream of. Now, everything has changed. Jersine and his pitiful spearmanship are no more. All that remains is a loyal disciple of merciful Medicus.
พูดอะไรไม่รู้
Wait. You recognize me? Where do you know me from? Your face changed when you heard my name.
Mav Moon, sir. We have a problem. I suspect this person may be the agent who's been looking for you.
Idiot! What kind of trials are you running? You let an agent infiltrate our ranks?
โคตรโง่เลย
I couldn't have known, sir. I witnessed this person slay a Cloud Knight before my very eyes.
Detestable. The devilish archer author allows these pitiful mortals to face death without fear. Self-sacrifice is their way of fooling us into opening our doors.
พวกคุณนี่มึง
Merciful Medicus has sharpened my senses. Nothing gets past me. A pathetic mortal like you could never understand. In that case, Divine Foresight Devil, it's time for you to meet your demise.
นั่นแหละ
Need I teach someone a lesson?
Eternal sleep is not that.
Return! SAS, knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it off. Watch your head.
Woo! สนุกสนาน
Let's settle this. Receive divinity. Repay.
Still water Spend freely.
Hey.
Oh, mercy of Sanctus Medicus.
จะจองจริงๆเลย
Be a body impervious to steel. The courage of 1,000 armies. A strength that 10,000 foes cannot suppress. You think you're a match for me, devil? Your death is inevitable. Surrender, and I'll make it quick.
Still water
Eternal sleep.
And return!
Spend freely. Again. Oh. The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it off. Again. Watch your head.
Woo! Got the defense.
Just for a blade. Hedge your bets. It's on me.
SAS, knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
I'll see you off.
Free will, or was it fate? Still water.
เฮ้ยกระจอกจริง
So Mav Moon was the agent that Xianzhou lost contact with. He joined the disciples of Sanctus Medicus. I should go to the seat of divine foresight and tell Xianzhou. I don't know if this mission was a success or a failure.
ความแตกแล้วเป็นอย่างต่อ
Humongous.
Would you like me to relay your message?
I'm
glad to see you've returned in one piece. So, what happened? Don't worry. Your operation was a success. Although your identity was ultimately exposed, you gained a wealth of invaluable intelligence. On top of that, you managed to get out without a scratch. I never imagined that Jersine would choose the path of evil. You did the right thing. I'm afraid this is how the Plague's author operates. Using notions of power and life to draw countless people like Jersine away from bright futures. Down a path of no return. You've managed to shine a light on the darkness of the enemy. With this intelligence, the Seed of Divine Foresight will be able to improve its strategy. And for all your efforts, please accept this reward. Is there anything else you'd like to know about?
ไม่มีครับถามข้อมูล
The
เพิ่มเติม
current
ก็ได้
state. I'm afraid we know next to nothing. The Seed of Divine Foresight is still striving to answer one question. Is whatever the case, this sudden reemergence hints at a hidden conspiracy. It's troubled me deeply over recent few months. It's hard to tell what all of this is building towards.
สายลับสูงไปเยอะเลยเหรอ
Not at all. The Disciples' secret letter makes it sound as if we infiltrated their ranks in great numbers. The reality is that only a handful of agents have successfully slipped into the organization. And the majority of them lacked the strength you had to make it back unscathed after their identity was exposed. They didn't have the wisdom and good fortune to gain the organization's trust quickly. An agent can't actually consume those pellets of the Disciples. Doing so would mean the end of their life as they knew it. The point is, there hasn't been anyone like you who managed to delve into the group's core and obtain so much first-hand information.
โคตรกันต่อ
Thousand-Handed Merciful Medicus' Salvation is a manuscript transcribed from a sacred text. I don't know where the Disciples obtained it. It likely consists of fragments of banned works from the Befall era. As I see it, there isn't anything particularly alarming about the text. It recalls the acts of the Plague's author's warped creatures from an equally warped perspective. The scripture doesn't have the power to lead people astray. They do that to themselves. But it does feed lies and false hope. The prescription you acquired is beyond. There are a few reliable alchemists that reside in Exalting Sanctum. I'd like to ask you to consult with them on the particulars of the prescription. This will allow the Seed of Divine Foresight to have a clear target for creating an antidote. Given that the Disciples of Sanctus Medicus has become aware of our operation, it's about time the Seed of Divine Foresight reeled in its net. If you turn up any details about the prescription, feel free to come back and find me anytime.
ว่าที่เควส2เหรอ Oh my god จะเล่นเนื้อเรื่องไปนะเครียดเลยมันไม่ได้บังคับให้เราเล่นตั้งแต่แรกใช่ไหมถ้าเควสมันสำคัญจริงๆมันก็ต้องบังคับให้เราเล่นดิรู้ป่ะแต่นี่ไม่บังคับก็แสดงว่าไม่จำเป็นเพราะฉะนั้นเราสามารถเล่นต่อโดยทิ้งเควสพวกนี้ไปได้เลยแต่เสียดายเห็นอยู่นะ
Are you ready?
ใช่นั่นเลยรำคาญละ80เลยนะก็จะเป็นชีวิตเราอยู่แต่นี่แหละการออกแบบuser experience ที่ไม่ดีนะมามีเควสบังคับอะไรในเรื่องหลักแล้วก็ไม่เตือนให้แบบไปเล่นก่อนก็อย่างนี้แหละคนที่ต้องมารับกรรมก็จะเป็นคนที่เล่นอะไรเงี้ยเราก็ต้องเสียไปแลกกับเรื่องเข้าใจยากว่ะแต่ก็โอเคไป
Master Diviner, you're back.
That's it, man.
I have kept you waiting, but the deceit of the disciples is laid bare to me now. I was merely being courteous. According to my divination, you've hardly been here long.
The conflict is difficult, Master Diviner, but you have led your forces from the front lines and beyond in pursuit of the enemy. Admirable work.
Hardly. A diviner must acquire first-hand knowledge in order to calculate the future. Collecting intelligence in this way assists me in achieving the right answer. Wait, what's all this about a difficult conflict? The disciples of Sanctus Medicus have been scheming for a long time, but our army is in no way inferior. How can things be so difficult?
ไปให้พวกเราร่วมวงด้วยสิ
Sharp as always. I knew we'd spent too long around the Master Diviner. Now we're predicting the future. Let me guess. What are we up to this time? Could it be heading to the front lines? Leading the Cloud Knight charge? Well, try this on for size. Nope! I can't stand any more of this fighting. So there. Who said you'd be heading to the battlefield? We're not? Jingyuan's orders. He said that the value of unexpected guests lies in the unexpected. The Cloud Knight's assault was to demonstrate our power to the enemy head-on. Now it is time for the unexpected. Please, come with me. After receiving the Ambrosial Arbor, the Alchemy Commission was once the Luofu's most vital commission. After all, it was they who changed the Xianzhou natives into long lives, but in the end, the alchemists grew discontented and began to obsess over the manipulation of life. Research into the arbor poisoned their minds. The more they pursued it. Morning bells chime in a dream. Evening mist gathers around me. Do you see that?
What huge elixir crucibles. There's still smoke coming out of them.
This is where the alchemists practiced the way of immortality in ancient times. They erected elixir crucibles here to absorb the power of the arbor, turning fantasy into reality.
ก็ดูด
Since the smoke from the
พลังจากต้
crucibles
นไม้
never
ไม่ให้หมดเลย
ceases, this place was named Evenist Mansion. An elegant name, But as far as the art of war is concerned, it's a death trap. As long as the crucibles are lit and the smoke continues to linger, we cannot get any closer.
This is why the Cloud Knights lost control and became Mara-struck?
Indeed. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus infuse the smoke that permeates this delve with medicinal pellets that elicit Mara. Unless the Cloud Knights were able to march with their breath held, they would be doomed to fall into disarray. Moreover, no one could know whether their comrade was about to be stricken with Mara. Is there anything better than fear for destroying the morale of an army?
The Cloud Knights' first assault was just a cover. You're using the main army to attract the enemy's attention, while we douse the elixir crucibles and stop the smoke.
The disciples of Sanctus Medicus renounced their century of secrecy and chose to reveal themselves, meaning they feel confident of victory. But no matter how well prepared they may be, their focus has always been the Cloud Knights. They are completely unaware of your existence and capacity, and in short, cannot be prepared against you.
อ๋อคนนี้ไม่มี
Indeed, this demonic vapor is a weapon targeted against the Cloud Knights. The ambrosial arbor is taboo for the Luofu, and the Xianzhou alliance has always been fiercely independent. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus could never have guessed that the general would seek outside help. They won't be prepared against short-life species.
Is this what General Jingyuan meant by unexpected guests?
I wouldn't hazard a guess. All I can say is that the predictions of the Stellaron hunters were more accurate than mine. The future that Kafka seeks is becoming reality.
เฮ้ยอิลิโอเก่งกว่าผู้สวนหรอ
Rather, only this way leads to the known best result. If we can afford to choose, then none would choose to leap off a cliff. Besides, this is not my decision alone. The duty of the Master Diviner is to bring luck and avoid misfortune. I don't want my choice to plunge the Luofu into a terrible future. To return to the matter at hand, only you can douse the elixir crucibles without being harmed by them. What say you?
Fine. I didn't hear a please, but seeing as we do kinda have superpowers around here, Mr. Yang, what do you think?
I will come at once when the smoke dissipates. You won't be left to fend for yourselves.
ตาย
Huh. I feel like even though long-life species get to live forever,
เอ้อ
they aren't so different from us short-life species when it comes to worries and suffering.
จะเสือกฟื้นขึ้นมาเด็ด
Wait,
ขาด
Miss Tingyun! Why are you still here? You're too close to the crucible!
Thank you for the concern, but I'm fine. The general commanded...
Stream 4! Seems like the smoke is getting thinner.
เอ้า
Turn it off!
ไม่รู้นี่ว่ามันปิดอยู่แล้วอ่ะ
Stream 4. Gleam of old blades.
อะไร
So, you succeeded in dousing the elixir cauldrons.
เฮ้ยเลิกพูดมาก
The inevitable is already upon us.
มาสู้กันเลย
Don Shu. It's you.
ใครล่ะเนี่ย
I have met you before in my capacity as Chief Alchemist, Master Diviner. You don't seem surprised.
Indeed. The General and I knew that the disciples of Sanctus Medicus must be hiding in the Alchemy Commission. However, without evidence, we couldn't bring charges before the commissions. We had to wait for you to show yourselves.
ตัวร้ายคือตัวละคร
And now
ที่
your charges are many.
เราไม่เคยเจอ
Drawing Stellaron spirits into the Xianzhou, resurrecting the Ambrosial Arbor, striking down our people with Mara. The Ten Lords Commission will address these transgressions during your reckoning.
Crimes? If I am guilty, then all of our Xianzhou ancestors are also guilty. They were the ones who accepted the blessings of the abundance and turned their descendants into long-life species. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus are only walking on the road our ancestors once took. How is it a crime to seek ascendance? In days of old, the roots of the Ambrosial Arbor enveloped the Xianzhou Lafu like a living creature. We controlled the stellar seas, and none could stand in our way. Everyone could become celestial and shift form at will. Divine miracles descended onto all 9 Xianzhou ships.
คือตอนเนี้ยไม่หยิบอะไรเลยเพราะว่ามันไม่เหมือนกับตอนโคโคเลียที่ตัวร้ายคือเป็นตัวละครที่เรารู้จักแล้วเราก็รู้ว่าทำไมเขาถึงคิดแบบนี้ทำไมเขาตัดสินใจแบบนี้แต่นี่คืออะไรก็ไม่รู้อ่ะ
And the Ten Lords Commission even forces us to give up our immortality. How pitiful. I do not blame you for your ignorance. We were not born in the era when the Ambrosial Arbor first descended, nor did we witness its miracles. But now,
คือภาพเราเป็นแก๊งรถไฟอ่ะเราต้องงงแน่เลยว่าคุยรายการเกิดอะไรขึ้นฉันไม่เข้าใจอะไรเงี้ยไปคุยกันให้เสร็จก่อนไหม
Forgive me for thinking you might have harbored some profound enlightenment. Yours is the same old talk of those who seek power and give up on their humanity. Our Xianzhou ancestors fought side by side with the Arbiter, laid waste to the Arbor, and established the Ten Lords Commission to lay down the lines between life and death. In doing so, we enshrined our future as human beings. Celestials? There are no Celestials on the Xianzhou. The divine miracles of the abundance, the manipulation of life and death. Your deeds are nothing but evil.
I have nothing to say to you, Master Diviner. You have already made your decision. You have discarded power. A most foolish choice.
เลิกพูดแล้วมาสู้กันเลย
Master Diviner, allow me to show you what the Celestials were made of.
I'll see you off. Receive divinity.
Don't worry, it's just a scrape. Just for a bit.
It's on me.
Again.
You chose the wrong enemy. Eternal sleep and return!
Still water for the flip. I hit the mark. Spend freely. Watch your head. Again. Oh. The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Another journey begins. Just for a bit.
I hit the mark. It's on me.
I'll see you off.
Watch your head.
Still water.
Sure, I'll play along.
You chose the wrong enemy. SAS knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
แป๊บ
I'll see you off.
เอายี่
I weep for the departed.
ปาดมันปาดปาดขี้หน่อยเถอะปาดปาด
Hedge your bets.
โลแป
Spend freely.
Eternal sleep is not the end.
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. No dirty. Watch your head.
I'm asking questions.
You chose the wrong enemy.
Free will, or was it still water?
Sure, I'll play along. It's on me.
I'll see you off. Bloom. Repay.
Another journey begins.
Hedge your bets. Spend freely. The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. Watch your head.
Free will, or was it still water?
Sure, I'll play along.
Your answers?
โอ้ไม่ใกล้แตก
SAS knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
Receive divinity.
Trust me.
Another
This is a
journey.
guaranteed win. I hit the mark.
Oh my god.
Eternal sleep is not the end.
Return! I'm asking questions.
Bloom. Not bad.
Repay 5 points.
Still water.
Hedge your bets. It's on me. The dice have been bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. Watch your
แล้ว
I weep for the departed.
ตายแน่แกแกต้องตายเออ
You chose the wrong enemy.
ทำไมต้องทำให้รอดเสียหน้า
Spend freely.
Nothing major. Mediocre.
Why? She said
เป็นไรแต่นี่คงไม่ใช่บอสใหญ่สุด
Social Arbor's descent will bring us undying bodies. The one who gave us the Stellaron said that Pantilia, the disciples of Sanctus Medicus have fulfilled our promise. You, Lord Ravager, must do the same. Now, quickly.
Little pawn. Must you force me to intervene directly? I'm loath to flout my philosophy of destruction. Never mind. It would seem the time has come for other means of dismantling the Xianzhou from within. What a shame. It would have been nice to observe for a little longer. You received the gift of abundance. Surely you can stand
พี่ไม่ได้มองไม่คิดว่าจะ
Allow me to reintroduce myself. I am Lord Ravager of Antilia. I have come with a single purpose: to set in
เมื่อกี้เกิดอะไรกับ
self-destruction
เชียงหยวน
of
นะ
Xianzhou.
Is the Lord Ravager of the Antimatter Legion? But how can that be?
อะไรวะ
All of you. This is a formidable enemy. We have to stay together.
It's on me.
อะไรวะ
Receive divinity.
Don't worry.
แรงช้าง
Eternal sleep is nothing. And return!
โทษทีเมื่อกี้ผมแบบว่าต้อง
Another journey
ไป
begins.
เช็คโทรศัพท์จริงๆก็เลยไม่ได้โฟกัสกับเกมหันมาอีกทีก็คือเห็นเชียนหยุนคือคอหักเป็นผีเอ็กโซซิสหันมาหาเราอยู่แล้วก็ตกใจว่าเกิดอะไรขึ้นสรุปนั้นเป็นบอสเหรอ
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
SAS knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
No dirty tricks, alright.
Free will or still water. I weep for the departed. It is my fault.
It's on me.
I'm asking questions. It's okay. Your answers?
I'll see you off.
Another journey begins.
ดูท่าดูสายยังไง
I hit the mark. Spend freely.
Eternal sleep is
เห็น
nothing.
ดูอ่ะรถทางในรถตีรอบเลย
Watch your head.
I'm asking questions.
Free will or was it still water?
It's on me.
อยากตีกับเชียนหยุ
Your
นนะ
answers?
Nothing.
เวลาของเธอแล้ว
You are fortunate that Sephiroth and Selenova never set their gaze upon us.
ทันคิเลียเหรอ
They have no qualms about doing more destruction. But since that stubborn general from Maze forced me to take center stage,
ทำไมต้องเอาบทพูดมาให้ตอนกำลังเล่นแบบคอมแบทอยู่วะมันโฟกัสไม่ได้
my apologies for losing special treatment for I haven't accomplished.
คือเราควรแบบอย่างนี้เหรอ แล้วก็ดูอ้าวพูดจบแล้ว แล้วตีพูดตอนตีอยู่อ่ะ
I'll see you off. Eternal sleep and return!
Another journey begins. Still water.
เฮ้ย
It's on me.
เงินโดนเรง
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
No dirty tricks, alright. The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. Watch your head.
Let's settle this.
Free will or was it destiny?
Forbidden. Spend freely.
Nothing major. You chose the wrong enemy.
Still water.
เล็งอเวนทูรีราวเอ้าทำไมโล่ไม่เกินไม่เต็มหลอดเกิดอะไรขึ้น
The dice have been
ไม่โล่ฉัน
cast.
ไม่แต้ม
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. Watch it.
I'll see you off.
That's half the work.
เนี่ยเหรอ
Hedge your bets. Spend freely.
You chose the wrong.
I weep for the departed. It takes
มันก็ไม่เท่าไหร่นะถึง
I'm asking questions.
เหงื่อแทบจะไม่ตกหยดกลับร่างเดิมมาคุยกันดิ
Hold on a second. Are you really saying that Miss Ting-Yun was a member of the Antimatter Legion all along? And what was that fire that came out of her? And her body? Where did it go?
ใช่
Mr. Yang, you're smart. What happened just now?
เวลเขาบอกกูก็ไม่รู้
The flame we witnessed claimed to be Lord Ravager Fantilia, a name I've heard other nameless speak of in the past. She's one of 7 Lord Ravagers who serve Nanook, and finds pleasure in witnessing the self-destruction of mortals. She's led countless souls down a dark and hopeless path.
Meaning that Ting-Yun had long since fallen under the Lord Ravager's influence?
I don't believe so. Fantilia revels in watching a corrupted mind eating away its host from inside out until the obliteration of both is achieved. But there was no indication that Ting-Yun had been misguided or manipulated. It's possible that the Ting-Yun we knew wasn't her true self, but an image Fantilia devised to serve her own
แล้วตัวจริงล่ะตายไปแล้วเหรอเฮ้ยจริงดิ
You're saying that the real Ting-Yun is still...
I'm sorry, Marge. I can't say with any certainty where the real Ting-Yun may be, or at what point she was replaced by the imposter. Without knowing where the body vanished to, it'll be tough to get an answer. At this point, it's all just conjecture and hope. But if that body belonged to the real Ting-Yun, it does raise the question of why Fantilia would go to such lengths to destroy any evidence of her. Wouldn't it be more in line with her destructive nature to leave Ting-Yun's remains behind as a display of power? I believe this to be Fantilia's goal, to sow seeds of doubt among us and ensnare us in a malevolent trap.
It's clear that the sudden resurgence of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus is all connected to the Lord Ravager. Pretending to be a Xianzhou citizen, planting a stellar rom in the Luofu, all part of her plan to bring about our self-destruction. Fantilia is aiming for the Ambrosial Arbor. If she succeeds, the Luofu will be deprived of its roots, making its destruction all too easy. We must stop her.
Okay.
We need to take a star skiff to Scale Gorge Waterscape. The Ambrosial Arbor can be sealed from that delve. Let's make haste.
ไปเลยจ้ะ
That imposter had the audacity to carry out her nefarious plans right under our noses. How utterly despicable. What worries me more is just how many more antimatter saboteurs are at large.
นี่รู้สึกว่าการที่เขาปูมาสักหน่อยว่าพวกมีแบบเหมือนเป็นหินอะว่ามีแอนตี้แมตเตอร์อยู่แถวนี้อะไรเงี้ยมันจะทำให้แบบเฮ้ยมัน make sense กว่านี้แต่เดาว่าต้องอยู่ในเควสย่อยสักเควสหนึ่งที่ผมไม่ได้เล่นนะก็เลยรู้สึกว่าประสบการณ์การเล่นเรื่องหลักเมืองนี้งงมากเลยWhy?
This is... Huh? You're pretty familiar with this place. Yep, it's the Alchemy Commission. No wonder we were getting those military broadcasts on the way over. Something about the Cloud Knights gathering here, right? They're probably coming to fix the Stellaron problem. It's been such a long journey, but now we're finally gonna meet some Cloud Knights. I'll be back with my unit. I didn't lie to you, right? I told you I'd bring you somewhere safe, and I did. Though, we did take a bit of a detour.
Before I arrived in Starskiff Haven, I had a diviner read my fortune for the journey ahead. He told me not to be concerned with the destination, but to seize my chances and travel with the current to reap the greatest harvest.
Meaning?
Meaning, thank you, Miss Sushang.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna go report to the nearest captain. You guys can hang around here, but don't run off too far. There'll be Cloud Knights coming to escort you back soon. Bye for
นะ
now.
ว่าอยากออกพอเปิดให้ออกก็อยากเข้ามาเข้าไหนรู้จักหรอคุยกันไม่ได้แล้ว
The messages never get sent. I wonder what's happening with those three. The Cloud Knights seem to be gathering for the Stellaron disaster. But why did Kafka want us to come here? What happened to them? And what happened to Blade? I've delayed for too long. I need more information.
I just summarize.
Seems this road.
ไอ้หุ่นนี้น่ากลัวมากเลยมันดูขัดข้องตลอดเวลาแล้วพร้อมจะลุกขึ้นมาทำลายเรา
I'm sorry. I have to catch up to my friends. Thank you for looking out for me on this journey. Both of you.
อย่าบอกนะว่าบทสองคนนั้นจบแค่นี้
What a huge cauldron.
อะไร
This aureate cauldron is driven by the cloud hymn magic of our people, the Vidyadhara. It drinks the water of the ancient sea like a whale swallows the tide and refines it into medicinal pellets.
เฮ้ย เป็นไร แมวมังกรคีย์บอร์ดอะหยุดดื้อได้แล้ว เอาไม้ขึ้นมา
Vidyadhara helped to construct contain cloud hymn magic. You should take this chance to learn more, young master.
All right.
But I don't need any sort of device to help me command water. What more is there to learn?
You are indeed the chosen one, with endless potential. Yet, Cloud Hymn magic is just the beginning.
Of Vidyadhara Miraja go? Have these shadows of the past yet to disperse? These memories... No. They have nothing to do with me anymore.
เฮ้ยผี คิงตัวจริงจะโผล่มาหรือเปล่า อยากรู้ว่าตายหรือยัง ฮะ ว้าย คือผมรู้อยู่แล้วนะว่าท่านถึงมีร่างมังกรก็เลยไม่ได้ตื่นเต้นมาก แต่ว่าเขาดูแบบดูยิ่งใหญ่
Terrible is happening in Steel Gorge Waterscape. Please, don't go any further. Your enemies are waiting for you.
ไม่กลัวผมจะต้องไปช่วยแฟนใหม่ผม
I'm sorry. I cannot linger here. My friends have left. I must find them.
You didn't heed us then, and won't heed us now. As headstrong as you always were. It seems you already made your decision. There is a vessel bound for Steel Gorge Waterscape, located ahead.
เขาดูเป็นเจ้าชายของเผ่ามังกรดูแบบทุกคนแบบเอ้าท่านเจ้าคุณอะไรเงี้ย
He's here.
Right on time.
That feeling, Kafka. It's welling up within me.
เป็นไรอ่ะ
That feeling.
เป็นไร
It's...
Well, don't resist. Let the Mara strike you.
You're here. It's time to pay the price! It's time!
เป็นอะไร
You think changing form will help you escape? Yes.
I've told you and that woman many times. I am Dan Heng.
เขาเคยเจอกันมาก่อน
I have nothing to do with your past.
หรืออยู่ในเควสที่กูไม่ได้เล่นอีกแล้ว
You think another name and face can blot out the sin of your past? You didn't even experience death. I will force this suffering upon you, Dan Heng. You will know the pain of death.
Not on my watch.
อะไรอีกล่ะ
You're not murdering anyone today, fugitive. You're coming with me.
อ๋อทีมแมวนี่มันน่ารำคาญจริงจะทำให้ผมไปเล่นกับมันให้ได้จะเล่นเก็บเกมแค่มีเรื่องสำคัญต้องทำใจไหม
Jing Yuan's lapdog. Did the general not teach you to choose your battles wisely?
คือน้องเก่งมาจากไหน
Hey, move back. Things are about to... Huh?
อะไรอะไร
You look so familiar.
Look out!
Good hiding. Your true self revealed.
Stop!
โอ้สกิลเขาสวย
I have news for you, boy. Behind you is none other than the traitor of the Xianzhou. A criminal forever banished. High Elder of the Vidyadhara. Imbibitor Lunae.
แล้วเขาเป็นใคร
You really thought the Stellaron hunters were the only ones to infiltrate the Xianzhou?
In that case, I'll bring both of you to justice.
I've heard of you, Imbibitor Lunae. First it was the Stellaron hunters, now an exiled criminal has infiltrated the Xianzhou. Get me.
ไม่คือ
I have no interest in stoking conflict. I came to ensure the safety of my friends.
Save your excuses for the shackling prison.
คือไม่เข้าใจอ่ะ
Better, but I'm afraid you won't be seeing your friends. They're caught in their own bitter struggle.
Silence! You're not getting away either!
Is that so? Let's heat things up then. Kafka.
Lady, listen to me. Unleash the Mara.
So it begins.
Whoa.
Two failed centuries.
ไม่ได้เล่นดินั่งดูเขาตีกันยังเล่นพี่เบส
Afraid to hurt the boy.
You're all in!
I wonder if the others are okay. Gotta make this quick.
โอ้เขาเป็นท่านหลบเหรอ
One choice.
So familiar. Did she teach you?
ใครอีกล่ะ
Deserve no. Can't delay any longer. I didn't wish to harm anyone.
This isn't over.
All of you listen to me. Stop. Well, Blady, are you satisfied?
What did you do?
I'm just clearing the stage for the grand entrance. Can't have you three misbehaving in front of the Luofu's hotshot general.
Qing Yuan.
General!
Many years have passed since the two of you departed the Xianzhou, and yet the circumstances of your return appear to be equally unhappy. If you still thought of me as a friend, you should have forewarned me.
อยากจะบ่นอะไรบางอย่างคือตอนเนี้ยมันแบบมันไม่รู้สึกอะไรกับอะไรเลยเพราะมันไม่รู้เลยว่าอันนี้คืออะไรเขาทำอะไรกันอยู่เขาคุยเรื่องอะไรแล้วคือต้านเหิงอ่ะคือรู้นะว่าเขาเป็นมังกรแต่เป็นมังกรแล้วไงเป็นมังกรแล้วเคยทำอะไรไว้แล้วทะเลาะอะไรกัน แล้วทำไมต้องโดนจับอะไรเงี้ยแล้วก็ไม่บอกแล้วก็งงแล้วก็ต้องมานั่งถามกับตัวเองว่าอะไรวะอยู่อย่างเงี้ยแล้วเกมก็ไม่ได้ให้คำตอบอะไรกับเราเลยแล้วเราก็ต้องเดาว่าเกิดอะไรขึ้น
My task is complete.
That it is. Thank you for assisting the Xianzhou in this small matter. Take this person away. I will pretend I didn't see anything this time.
General,
Now is not the time.
ว่าเริ่มโวยวายไม่เล่นด้วยแล้วเริ่มโวยวาย
It has been a long time, old friend.
I'm not him.
I'm sorry. You cannot leave yet. Your Astral Express friends are waiting for you in Scale Gorge Waterscape. Shall we go and see them together?
ได้ยินเสียงฮะ
Lunarescent depths, a realm of singular beauty. Scale Gorge Waterscape is the same as when I last laid eyes on it. And here we stand so different from one another. The flesh of long-life species may be immortal, but the constant of heaven and earth eludes them.
You know the Vidyadhara hatching rebirth cycle, General. The waters of the ancient sea have cleansed Danfeng of his past sin. The person that once stood here alongside you is no more. I am Dan Heng. Whether Danfeng was hero or villain has nothing to do with me. I bore his punishment, accepted my eternal banishment without complaint. But do not let his shadow cloud your estimation of me, General.
Raising old nets only darkens the water, an exercise in unhappiness. Perhaps it is your visage, the horns on your head, or the unmistakable air of the High Elder that makes the separation nigh impossible for me.
I already told you,
You did, but to what effect? If words alone were enough to change the heart, this world would be without quarrel. If you wish to rid me of the illusion of Danfeng, you must do something for me. Before I can let Danfeng die and revoke your banishment edict, I need him to do me one final favor. I can guarantee you that when it is done, you will no longer walk in anyone's shadow aboard the Luofu.
I may not be capable of the things that Danfeng was capable of.
You must do it, or my promise will count for naught. If you wish to blame someone, blame your previous incarnation. Had he not committed that terrible sin, had the power of dragon transmutation been passed on intact, I would have no need to compel you. It is as I said. Here we stand so different from one another. Danfeng is no more. Now, there is only Danheng. But I am the general of the Luofu. There are things that I wish I did not have to do, and yet I must. Let us talk of happier tidings. The friends you made on the Express are here. Do you wish to see them?
You brought them here?
I have been keeping careful watch against the abominations of abundance, the Stellaron hunters, and the disciples of Sanctus Medicus. But I never anticipated the Antimatter Legion. The hunt is far from over. Yet all the while we find ourselves at war with other evil spirits. From this battle onward, the Alliance must fight the Legion to our dying breath. Even if it means the end of the Lawful. Our intelligence tells us that the Legion are a mad and destructive war machine. Yet they never took up arms against the Alliance. The armies of the Seven Ravagers all have their own means of destruction. They are not to be taken lightly. Lord Ravager Fantilia favors internal collapse, which is why she masterminded the Stellaron crisis and urged the disciples of Sanctus Medicus out of the shadows. Now that her plot has been laid bare, she has no choice but to retreat. And yet that hardly suits her philosophy of destruction. There must be.
เกลียดอ่านมาเกินแต่ถ้าไม่อ่านเดี๋ยวก็เป็นแบบพวกที่อ่าน
Do you know something? When Don Fong committed his great crime, the Ten Lords Commission advocated strongly for him to be destroyed. The Vidyadhara, on the other hand, were split evenly in their favor and disfavor of the motion. The dragon transmutation inheritance was not intact after all. The senior Vidyadhara hated you, yet did not dare to kill you. The Vidyadhara were under great pressure. In order to placate the Ten Lords and Skyfaring Commissions, they performed an exuviation charm on Don Fong against his will. Still, they ensured that the charm contained a flaw, thinking that this would fool the Ten Lords Commission. The senior Vidyadhara were sure of their scheme, but you cannot hide fire with paper. Look, your friends are taking the fight to the Legion as we speak.
We need to help them. Let's go!
ได้เล่น
Let's
โฟ
make it
ปี
quick.
อีก
Try that again. You can't run.
Surge. Rise. This is our chance.
Follow my charge. Here is thunder!
Told you I could fight. Try that again.
Surge. Break. Let's go.
There's no time to lose.
Tough luck running into me. You can't run. Gotta try hard sometimes. Watch this awesome move. Try that again.
Surge. Rise. Let's make it quick. A foregone conclusion.
My turn.
Surge. Break.
เจ้าโยนคืออะไรที่สุดในปาร์ตี้
Time.
Xingyuan, where have you been?
Forgive my late arrival, Lady Fu. We are indebted to you and your forces. The seats of divine foresight relate the battle reports to me. As for Fantilia's plan...
The Ambrosial Arbor. That's her focus.
อ้าวยังไม่จบเหรอ
Lord Ravager Fantilia's strategy was to create civil strife, then let it consume the Xianzhou from within. She wanted to use the Arbor to disseminate the power of the Plague's author, and turn the Luofu into a hell of undying abominations.
That is clear to me now. Friends of the Astral Express, I have brought someone with me whom I think you'll be eager to see.
ร่างเดิมแล้วร่างเดิมหลอกกว่า
Is that Don Hung? You are Don Hung, right? What's with the horns?
It's a long story, March. It's me.
So, you do have secret strength.
Let us save such reminiscence for later, shall we? My astral guests, when you first appeared on the Luofu, your stated aim was the resolution of the Stellaron crisis. I was concerned that the Stellaron hunters harbored ulterior motives and refused your offer. I see now that I was overly anxious. Nevertheless, it is true that the motives of the Stellaron hunters were not what they appeared. In order that the Express and the Xianzhou fight side by side, Kafka lured you here and broadened the scope of the crisis. In doing so, she succeeded in making it clear that your sincerity is beyond doubt. The Luofu is in your debt, and I have no right to seek further assistance from you. However, as Lady Fu has explained, the appearance of Phantalia means that the situation is far from under our control. As General of the Luofu, it would be foolish of me not to ask Don Hung and the rest of you for your strength at this critical moment.
ได้เลยครับ
Even if the crisis on the Luofu had nothing to do with the Stellaron, I would be willing to help. But I can't speak for the other members of my crew. Explore, understand, establish, and connect. As the crew of the Express, that's the Trailblaze creed we follow. Still, when the journey gets tough, those words can feel far off. Fear, risk, enemies, and death are the obstacles we face in pursuit of the creed. That's why the nameless who are able to stay the course number few indeed. Whether our destination lies before us or behind us, the decision is ours to make. Here, as on the Express, every vote counts.
ไปเถอะคือเข้าใจเนื้อเรื่องหลักว่าแบบว่ามันคือแบบเกิดอะไรขึ้นมายื่นออกไปยื่น
Thank you, Don Hung.
How am I still one of the nameless? I stand here at the mercy of others without true freedom to speak. But as a descendant of the Vidyadhara, I will fulfill my duty to the Luofu.
Great! Everyone's just as heroic as when they arrived. So, what's the master plan, General?
There is no master plan, only a bet. A bet on the senior Vidyadhara's incomplete exuviation charm, and on Dong Hong's ability to access the memories of the High Elder.
High Elder?
When the Rainbow Arbiter severed the Ambrosial Arbor,
ตั้งใจ
remnants
สิ
of the
เผื่อรู้
curse
เรื่อง
of the plague's author lingered. In order to make the stemming of those remnants a possibility, the Luofu invoked the power of the Scions of Permanence.
แอมโบเชียลมันเคยเป็นของพี่นาโรคาแล้วก็โดนคันสอนจัดการแล้วก็ให้วิทยาธารามาผนึก
Under the direction of the High Elder, The Videodora guided the waters of the ancient sea to flood the Scale Gorge waterscape delve and contain the Arbor. To commemorate this magnificent feat and sacrifice, the Alliance erected the Dragon Vista Rain Monument, a Videodora statue.
ก็คือเอาน้ำมาผนึกเป็นน้ำทะเลโบราณโอเคแล้วก็เลยมีอนุสรณ์ของชาววิทยาธาราที่หน้าตามต้านเฟิง
It looks so much like Don Hong. I wonder if... The statue... Is that...
You?
Don Hong's brother?
I see why you might think so. These events occurred a long time ago. Yet successive generations of High Elders have not differed greatly in their appearance. That is, until the current generation. The most recent successor did not inherit the same level of power, and their appearance is that of a child.
น้องใส่ลูกต่อสมัยก่อนยกเว้นผู้สืบทอด
Do you understand, Don Hong? Since Dong Feng perished, the Luofu Videodora have no longer had an individual capable of performing such feats. But you, who once kept watch over the Arbor, should be able to open a way through to that great tree.
Why?
What happens next is in your hands.
ช่วยพวกเขาช่วยโลกนี้เอาไว้ คืออะไรอ่ะอ๋อเรามีคอนเสิร์ตอีกแล้วอุ้ยดิเรชั่นโมเสสโอ้โหเมื่อกี้ถ้ากดออกเนี่ยจะเป็นยังไง
The annals mention that Scale Gorge waterscape was once the location of Dragon Palace. Small wonder. Look at all these submerged structures.
I was fortunate enough to be here during the Shuhu upheaval period. I witnessed this place in its prime. An age passed. The palace was left in ruins, and the Videodora used their sacred homeland to imprison the Arbor. The Luofu and the Xianzhou are greatly indebted to them. Lady Fu.
Here, General.
Remain here. Lead the Cloud Knights in defense of this passage. We must prevent further incidents.
Jingyuan. General, are you planning to face Vantilia alone?
I wouldn't say so. I'll be counting on a few friends for support.
Ooh.
General, don't cast us aside. We're willing to go with you.
Yes, General. We may not be the mightiest force, but it's our duty as Cloud Knights to protect the Xianzhou. How can we let Outworlders face the danger while we stay behind the lines? your permission, sir, allow me to lead the way.
I understand your sentiments, soldiers. But the adversary ahead of us is not an abomination of abundance. They are a Lord Ravager of the Antimatter Legion. Crossing this line will bring you into the conflict between the Rainbow Arbiter and the Ruin Author. You have a more important duty. Cloud Knights, attention! After I enter the Ambrosial Arbor, and if the seawater returns to its original state, you must withdraw immediately and seal off the delve once more. The Master Diviner will lead you.
Yes, General!
Lady Fu, if I am unable to return, I entrust you with the important task of relaying the full account to the other Xianzhou ships.
I trust you will be here to reissue the order in person. But whatever the outcome, I will do as you command and honor the mission.
Spoken like a true general.
These steps are so far apart. I've gotta find a way down.
You scaled Court Waterscape to seal the armor. Treason! Blasphemy!
เฮ้ยอย่าโวยวายดิ
Lost your senses. You think this will gain the trust of the Xianzhou natives. Those who are not of our kind can never be of our might.
I understand your misgivings, but my decision is made. That is the
อ๋อ นี่คืออดีตเขามังกรผู้ทรงเกียรติ
Very well. In that case, I will report you to the Preceptors and have you stripped of the name and power of the High Elder.
This must be the first High Elder that accepted the mission to quell the Ambrosial Arbor.
คือมังกรเขานับถือเฟื่องฟูเหรอเขาเลย
According
สั
to
ตว์กับ
tradition, from then on,
Xianzhou.
successive High Elders were obliged to return to the Dragon Vista Rain Hall. They would guide the tides of the ancient sea to guard and strengthen the Arbor's seal.
Do you remember now?
Yes. Reverence to the three talents, the path to the great roots. It's the way to the root depths.
Is that some kind of riddle? Reverence to the three talons. What the heck does that mean?
Don't worry about it. Just follow me.
Oh, what a huge palace. Completely abandoned. That must have been difficult for them. Imagine how upset you'd be if you had to abandon me.
For the Vidyadhara, it must have been a necessary sacrifice.
ไปเลย คนมาขวางทาง
Bring forth gleam of old blades.
เราจะไม่ยุ่งไม่ยุ่งกับฉันโอ้น่ากลัวมากโอ้
Bring forth gleam of old blades.
บันทึกที่อัลทาราเป็นส่วนนี่ผมไปเรียนรู้อะไรมาเราสามารถทำ
This is
ได้
one of the places mentioned in the riddle. One of the three talents. We can break the seal here.
แล้วก็กดไม่รู้ว่าทำอะไรได้แต่ว่าเห็นคนอื่นเขาเล่นแบบเก่งก็เลยจำมา
Free will, or was it fate? Destiny for fate. Hedge your bets. Spend freely. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. Watch your head.
Eternal sleep.
Return!
Your answers? SAS knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood. You chose the wrong enemy.
Another journey begins. Still water. It's on me.
จ้องมันที่บอก
I'm asking questions.
Sure, I'll play along. Spend freely. No dirty tricks, alright.
มันถึกกว่ามอนหลายๆตัวที่เจอ
Your
อย่าง
answers?
มากมาย
To me.
แล้วมันก็มีหน้าตาคล้ายกับ
Hedge your bets.
ซึ่งงอโค้ง
It's on me. The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
โอ้ย
Watch your head.
อยากให้โปรยเงินแรง
Free
ๆ
will.
รู้สึกว่า ไอ้เป็น
I
ที่
weep for the
โปรยเงิน
departed.
บ่อยมาก
Victim has fallen.
Spend freely.
I'm asking questions.
Still water.
It's on me. The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
SAS knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
มันตายยากจนตาย
Another
Eternal sleep
เกิน
is
ไป
not
แล้ว
the
เปล่า
Return!
Spend freely.
เมลฟิกเอฟโอ้โหมีโคตรนานอะ
No dirty
You
tricks.
chose the wrong enemy.
Free will, or was it still water?
Sure, I'll play along.
เออ
I'll see you off.
Another journey begins.
It's on me. The dice have been bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. Watch your head.
Your answers? To me.
เหนื่อยจริง
Free will, or was it still water?
ๆนี่เก็บสแต็กอัลเทลอสยากมาก
Did you notice the flagstone the creature was stepping on? I wonder if it has any connection to the seal.
เอ้ย
Did you notice the flagstone the creature was stepping on? I wonder if it has any connection to the seal.
อ๋อหมายถึงไอ้เนี่ยเหรอเฮ้ยอ๋อ1 2 3 4โอเคงั้นก็ฝั่งตรงข้ามไม่ใช่ 2 นะ
Did you notice the flagstone the creature was stepping on? I wonder if it has any connection to the seal.
ไม่ถูกเหรอ อันนี้ 1 แล้วก็2 3 ก็อันบน 4 เทียนเดียว
It worked.
General, did you hear about Miss Ting Yun?
ใช่จะตายหรือยัง
I received word from Lady Fu. The depth of Fentilia's infiltration, along with her meticulous planning, makes her extremely difficult to guard against. The Cloud Knights will carry out an investigation, but for now, our most pressing matter is to put a stop to Fentilia's scheme.
That should do, General.
Don't be nervous, sir. This is a mere formality for me and the Ten Lords Commission. This is of vital importance to the Ambrosial Arbor seals. Safe.
Quelling the Arbor is the duty of the Videodora.
Keep in mind, this generation cannot afford to repeat the failure of the previous High Elder.
Of course.
เขาด่าดันเฟิร์กเหรอ
The Cloud Knight General and the Ten Lords Commission. They performed regular inspections of Scale Gorge waterscape.
เฮ้ย อะไรอ่ะ ไม่ฉันไม่ตีพวกแก
Stream force.
ตีก็ได้ เอา ต้องคุยกับผีจะรู้เรื่องราวอะไรมา
Young Master, must we really forsake Scale Gorge waterscape?
Can you forgive me, Yuan?
I cannot say, Young Master. I feel resentment in my heart. But there are also feelings I cannot put into words.
ก็ไม่เข้าใจอยู่ดิ
The senior Videodora say that the Xianzhou offered us this place, that we hail from another world. Is it time to repay them?
It is time to repay them.
ไม่เข้าใจไหมเพราะฉันไม่เข้าใจ นี่วางทางอยู่ได้
Stream forth. Gleam of old blades.
This seal was already on the verge of breaking before the Ambrosial Arbor's resurrection.
น่าจะเปิดยังไงก็ได้นะ
What seems to be the problem, friend? It would appear the seals have you at a loss. Could the murals in our vicinity be related to the seals?
เป็นเด็กก็ต้องอันนี้ก่อน เกิด แล้วก็แก่แล้ววะ เกิด อันไหนแก่เมื่อกี้อันนี้ไม่ถูกใช่ไหมไม่รู้มั่วแล้วกันเวิร์กขอให้อันนี้ถูก yeah yes เขาบอกว่าครูอยู่ในผนังซึ่งดูไม่ออกเลยว่าคืออะไร
Let's head to the third seal.
อ๋อต้องมานั่งอ่าน
And as the day is almost gone, return alone to water's song. Beneath the waves in silver shell, await new life that time will tell. The worldly limit
คนดูต้านถึงร่างนี้ไม่ได้อะขอโทษนะใครเป็นแบบเป็นเมนเจ้ายศคือต้านถึงกองกว่าจริงจริง
the next hatching rebirth.
This mural is pretty interesting. Looks like time hasn't had any effect on it.
ไม่มีตะไคร่ด้วย
This mural must be related to the others here. It tells the story of the Vidyadhara self-reincarnation, from hatching rebirth in the ancient sea, to the return to that same sea as the cycle begins again.
Hey, do you think this could be related to the seals?
Perhaps.
Perhaps? Fair enough. It's tough racking your brains all the time. I'm struggling to keep track.
ดีนะเนี่ยที่เดาซีลโดยไม่ต้องมาอ่านครูบนผนังเนี่ยเพราะไม่งั้นกว่ากูจะอ่านจบเนี่ยยาวมาก
Stream forth, gleam of old blades.
เฮ้ยไม่ไปต่อได้อันสุดท้ายว้ายอะไรให้อะไรเราคืออะไรเอาไปใช้ทำอะไรAntimatter.
Stream forth, gleam of old blades.
วิกล่องที่น่าจะแพงไม่คุยแล้วชาววิทยาธาราดูไปก็ไม่รู้เรื่องอะไรก็ไม่รู้พูดอะไรก็แบบพูดอะไรเงี้ยมาเปิดปั๊บโอ้เฮ้ยเป็นอะไรเนี่ย
Not bad. 5 points. Eternal sleep is the dead return.
เฮ้ยดูท่าจะการต่อสู้ที่ยาวรู้สึกคิดผิดที่เข้าไป
I'm asking questions. Easily. I'll see you off. SAS No, but a measure of truth and falsehood.
ทำให้เฮียนั่นเฉย
Free will, or was it fate? Still waters of cliff.
It's on me.
Nothing major. Your answers?
ตายชอบลดเลือดอ่ะแล้วผมเป็นคนไม่ชอบแบบ
The dice have been cast.
ไม่ให้เลือดแบบเห็นเลือดไม่เต็มหลอดแล้วแบบไม่สบายใจ
Or maybe I'll take it all.
You chose the wrong enemy. Eternal sleep is nothing.
And return!
For a bit. Sure, I'll play along. Spend freely.
And vengeance of immortality.
I'll see you off.
Another journey begins. Still water.
It's on me. Watch your head.
I'm asking questions.
อะไรเราจะเก่ง
You chose the wrong enemy.
Free will, or was it destiny?
For a bit. Hedge your bets. Spend freely. The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
I'll see you off.
Still water. I weep for the departed. It is my fault. Start with the mark.
ออกได้ไหมเดี๋ยวเก่งแล้วจะมากลับมาหาเรื่อง
Watch your head.
ขอแบบว่าของพบกันนะครับเดี๋ยวกลับมาหาเนาะ
Don't forget to let your friends in on the action.
The last of the three talons is here.
ไม่มีอะไรให้ดูหรอก
Hey, check it out! The bases of these stone lanterns are different.
2 4 1 เรียบร้อยต้องไปสู้กับมังกรไหมเนี่ย
The reverence to the three talons is complete. Now, we must head for the roots of the arbor. The roots of the arbor are still growing.
ทำไมมันเป็นหน้ามังกร
It's Ventilia. We must hurry.
นั่นเหรอเขาเนี่ยไม่คุยนะครับ
Is that a dragon?
ข้างล่างมันเป็นมังกรเหรอ
We've reached the end. These are the roots of the ambrosial arbor, where the vestiges of abundance lie. Reverence to the three talons, the path to the great roots. This is it. Under the power of the High Elder, the arbor's roots have formed into the image of a dragon. Now, I will break the final seal.
I hope everyone is prepared.
เปลี่ยนทีมดีไหมรู้สึกว่าทีมนี้บางทีก็ไม่ค่อยเวิร์กกับในหลายๆสถานการณ์โอ้ แต่อันนี้น่าจะเวิร์กอีกเพราะว่าโอเคเวิร์กบายจะเป็นต้องมีจริงอยู่เลยRachel eventually
Wow, look who it is.
No shit.
How about you give me a hand this time, Ratio?
Ui. แดนสุขาวดีอะ
Has the General of the Lawfu chosen to grace me with his presence?
เธอฆ่า
Witch! She was here
เพื่อน
waiting
ฉัน
for
ตาย
us the
หา
whole
ไปเรื่อย
time. Show yourself, Fantilia!
And the benefactors, too. Oh, patience, patience. Let me make myself presentable.
ไม่หรอกคือทิ้งเหมือนตัวจริงอ่ะ
Now I see
ไม่
why
เคยเจอเราเลย
disciples of Sanctus Medicus hold themselves in such high regard. The Arbor's traces really do possess the power of metamorphosis and resurrection.
All of you, ready yourselves.
Fantilia! What is she...
อ๋อนี่คือบอสเจนั่นที่อยู่ในภาพปกที่ผมเลือกมา
Benefactors, behold this beautiful body. The miracles of abundance live up to the name. Let's see if I can put it to good use. The very path that brought the Xianzhou long life, I will use to bring destruction.
Fantilia has usurped the power of the Arbor. All of you, focus on destroying the Phantom Flowers. I'll go for the body.
โอเคต้อง
It's on me.
So much bark with so little bite. Your attacks are futile.
เฮ้ยเดี๋ยวรู้
This body was born of the Arbor. You are but ants.
Strong wind!
Watch, careful.
เดี๋ยวเจอ
The vanguard of the hunt.
Your answers? You chose the wrong enemy.
Try untangling yourselves from this.
The weeds in my garden give me more grief.
Your arrogance betrays you.
ค่ะ เธอสู้พลังของหนุ่มหล่อไม่ได้หรอก
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
มาช็อตใส่นก
Spend freely.
On my command.
ปีดอกไม้
Life climbs
เอ้า ขอบคุณครับน่ะ
Let's settle this.
สลบไปเลยอะดิ
I am the vanguard of the hunt. For the Xianzhou.
อู้ครับใช้สกิลอัพไป
Show no mercy. scheme ends here. Vanquish the abomination.
It's on me. Watch your head.
I'm asking
Man,
questions.
Eternal sleep with a dead
Return!
จับอีเวนทรีหรือตัวประกัน
SAS Perkibi. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
To victory!
ลงไปเลยเด็ก
Crushing an ant with the weight of a star.
โอ้
Indulgent.
โอ้แล้วมันจะรอดเหรอ
The universe will end in destruction. And with it, the abundance and the hunt will disappear.
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
รอบนี้เขาไม่เปิดคอนเสิร์ตเว้ยแต่ว่าEMP ก็ใช้ได้อยู่นะ
You chose the wrong enemy.
I'm the vanguard of the hunt for the Xianzhou!
General of the Xianzhou, can your fierce strength survive this calamity?
เฮ้ย
You take it from here!
เป็นไรอ่ะ
Think it was over, Fantilia?
A scion of permanence. Have you finally remembered your duty of watching over the arbor?
Defense?
ข้ามัน
On my command!
I'll see you off.
Sure, I'll play along.
Until your scheme ends here! Vanquish the abomination!
ทีเดียวไป โอ้ปืนอีกแล้วเหรอ
Receive divinity.
Watch your head.
SAS Perkibi. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
Eternal sleep is nothing.
Return!
จริงเหรอช่วยตีหน่อยสิเฮ้ยเดี๋ยวแบบนั้นแหละ
Hands to you, Fantilia! So much effort to crush us, and met with so little success!
เป็นคนแรกในการพัฒนาหลอดทรัมเจอร์ที่จะต้องตาย
It's almost as if you can't wait to be acquainted.
หรอ
I'm afraid you won't.
หนูยังมีเฟสสุดท้ายอีกเหรอ โอ้โดนชาร์จไป
Ideas, Fantilia!
กูจะรอดไหมเนี่ย
It's on me. The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
โอ้เริ่มตื่นเต้นขึ้นแล้วนะครับ
Your answers?
I'm the vanguard of the hunt for the Xianzhou!
Watch your head.
ไม่เราเชื่อมั่นในโลกของเอเวนจูรีน
I'm asking questions.
โอ้ไม่รู้มาก่อนเลยนะครับว่าปุ่มนี้ยังใช้ได้อยู่
SAS knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
โอ้ยดาเมจน้อยมาก
To victory!
ไป
Spend freely. The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
ตีนานไม่ได้หรอตีได้ดินะ
Show no mercy.
ไม่เข้า
Sure, I'll play along. It's on me.
Fantilia, your scheme ends here.
น่าจะทำอะไร
Watch your way.
แบบเฮ้ย
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
อย่างนั้นแหละ
SAS.
รถอะอะไรวะเราต้องล้างแค้นให้โรชา
On my command.
Forgive my indulgence.
ตายแล้วยังมารออีกเหรอ
Face of certain death is touch for my next trick. I shall turn each of you into my boyfriends.
คือยังไง
The power of the destruction will eat away at your flesh and transform you into pawns of the great
เหมือน
Nanu.
นิงกวางเลยเนาะ
Let's start with this arrogant Xianzhou.
เฮ้ย ไม่ เด็กหรือคับกล้ามาช่วยได้ไหม แต่เขาคงไม่มาหรอก
I wonder if the transformation of the Xianzhou general into a Void Ranger
วอร์เรนเจอร์
would
จะเป็น
cast the law proof back into chaos. Destruction works in a fascinating way. What are you?
อะไรเกิดอะไรขึ้น เขาทำอะไรอ่ะดูไม่ทันอย่าสะดุดโอ้โหอย่าพึ่ง เอ้าจบแล้วเหรอ
Not bad, General of the Hunt. But all I lost was a body stolen on a whim. And you, how much longer can you last? The destruction of the Xianzhou is nigh.
Be gone, pawn of destruction. Tell the Legion that the vengeance of the Hunt will fall upon them.
General, are you okay?
I'm still alive.
ไม่มันเท่ากับสู้โคเรีย
And it would
อัน
seem
นั้นคือเดือดมากเลย
the two of us can still coordinate our efforts.
ครับผม
Fantilia, a truly fearsome enemy. If she hadn't attempted to turn me into a pawn of destruction, I'm afraid victory would have been far from certain. Fantilia had established a link between me and herself. Her well-timed strike gravely injured her. Thus, her connection to the Arbor was severed.
So it was all part of the plan? When Don Hung stabbed you, I was scared to death.
ดูไม่ทันแอนิเมชันเร็วแอนเดเลียยังมีชีวิตอยู่เจ้าสิ่งนั้นตายแล้วสิ
It takes more than that to destroy an emanator of destruction. Still,
Fantilia won't be stirring up trouble anytime soon. Don't worry about her infecting the Arbor again. It's just that sealing the Stellaron is going to take some time.
Leave that to the Master Diviner. I'm afraid I may be somewhat spent.
General, keep those eyes open. Now's not the time to fall asleep.
เขาจะตายไหมไม่นะ
Hey, wake up!
อย่าตายหรอก
This haven of memories. Every touch, every moment is like a thorned rose.
รู้สึกค้างมากเลยอย่างรอบที่แล้วคือเล่นตีโคโคเรียจบแล้วรู้สึกมันมีบทสรุปแต่อันนี้รู้สึกแบบมันไม่จบเลยแบบต้องไปเล่นต่อก็อยู่ที่โลฟูด้วยรักจากคาฟกามาที่ divination คนเดียวจะส่งไปกับให้ที่หลังชื่อโลฟูหรอเฮ้ยต้องไปสิแต่เอา
The value of choice lies in unwavering resolve.
โจไม่สนุกเลยอ่ะนี่นะคนนี้อย่าเป็นอย่างนี้นะคือยังไงต้องไปหาคาสกาก่อน
Hiding out at the Divination Commission? That's a bold decision.
คาสกาก็เป็นอย่างนี้นะ
She should be around here somewhere.
I knew you would come.
พี่เบสเป็นไร อีอะไร
If we had Elio's eyes, the world would not appear as it does to you and I. There are myriad possibilities overlapping one another, representing the consequences of different choices, and in every passing moment, an infinite number of choices converge on the same point and become the present, and then become the past.
ซิลิโอเป็นลิซ่าดาเว
So, was this your choice? To respond to my request for help? I do. Blade is in a prickly situation. On the Xianzhou, you're the only one I can turn to.
ให้ทำอะไรครับ
Being stricken with Mara is the inescapable destiny of the long-life species. It is a madness triggered by the accumulation of emotions and memories. Blade doesn't remember much, but the Mara still haunts him in some form.
ก็คล้ายๆกับต้านเหินสิ
After we arrived on the Xianzhou, the Mara in him flared up so violently that even my spirit whisper couldn't suppress it. He's not fit for interstellar travel in this state. My plan is to use Spirit Whisper to temporarily seal the Mara by reducing its potency. I need to focus all my concentration, so I'll be vulnerable for some time. I need you to protect me while I suppress Blade.
เฮ้ย
I know
งั้
when
นยังไง
danger will come and what form it will take. Don't worry. Together we can do this. No harm will come to you. Now, there are wandering monsters nearby. They'll spell trouble if we let them hang around. Go take care of them. Your victory is certain.
แน่นอนอยู่แล้วครับ แบบ
Stream forward. Clean bold blades.
เราไม่มีลูกเบอร์รี่เหลือแล้วอะใช่ไหมก็คงต้องสู้แล้วล่ะ
I'll see you off.
That's half the work.
Still water.
Hedge your bets. It's on me.
I'm asking questions.
That's half the work.
ไปเลย
Destined for oblivion. Sure, I'll play along. Spend freely.
SAS knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood. You chose the wrong enemy.
Free will, or was it still water?
It's on me.
Let's settle this.
Another journey begins. Destined for oblivion.
Nothing major.
Hedge your bets. Spend freely.
I'm asking question.
I'll see you off.
Another blood debt repaid.
ตัวอะไร เฮ้ยน่าสงสัยเฮ้ยอยู่ไหมเฮ้ย
That felt like a time. It's good to open my eyes and see you back here.
ชนะแล้วฉันชนะแล้วทำอะไร
Let me tell you. I've weakened Blade's senses to the outside world so that he's only able to hear my voice and feel my touch. He's oblivious to everything else.
ให้ผมเป็นจับเขาไม่ครบ
I'm going to transfer his consciousness away from the Xianzhou and cleanse his memories of Jingyuan, Jingliu, Insing, and your friend, Don Hong. Again, this process mustn't be interrupted, but I can answer questions before I begin.
ถามเหรอ
Yes, as compensation for helping me. You don't have any questions? I put you into a deep sleep and then reawakened you, abandoned you at the space station, then lured you to the Xianzhou. I owe you an explanation or two.
ใช่ครับ
Don't you want to know?
อยากรู้มากเลยครับ
Oh, don't rush. We still have time. Think about it first and ask when you're ready.
Okay,
One rule, though. Please don't ask anything boring. Let's play Truth and Lies.
เล่นเป็นเด็กๆไม่ได้
It's a game I play with Silverwolf all the time. Kinda psychological. Both sides ask each other 2 questions, then give 1 true answer and 1 false answer each. So, one of my answers will be true, the other will be false. As for which is which, that's up to the asker to make the call.
แล้วจะถามเพื่อ
We don't have much time. Let's do 2 rounds to start. You ask me 2 questions, and you'll also have to answer 2 of mine. But remember, 1 truth, 1 lie.
แล้วพูดความจริงทั้งหมดเล่นเป็นเด็กๆไม่ได้
Oh, that's not allowed. The game only works when both sides follow the rules.
Okay,
and I'll
okay.
be none the wiser if you break them.
Okay.
Let morality be your guide. But I give you my word. I will abide by the rule of 1 truth, 1 lie.
ได้ครับ
I'll go first to give you a demo. Oh, don't be nervous. The first question is quite trivial. You can tell the truth or tell a lie. It's the second question where the game gets interesting. My first question is, what do you think about me?
Huh? What do I think about Kafka? How should I answer? If I tell the truth, I have to lie the next time, and vice versa. Or I could just cheat. Is that really an option?
พูดความจริง
Better to tell it like it is.
ฉันชอบเธอฉันเกลียดเธอฉันคิดว่าเธอเป็นคนดีมากชอบเธอเลยเหรออุ้ยยากจังฉันก็ไม่ได้คิดว่าเธอเป็นคนดีมากแต่ว่าฉันชอบเธอแต่ฉันก็ไม่รู้ว่าถ้าฉันบอกว่าฉันชอบเธอฉันจะคิดไปในทางไหนอ่ะแต่ว่าฉันชอบเธอ
And there you have it. It's a pretty simple game, don't you think?
ครับ
You're hiding your feelings well. I'm afraid we'll have to put our game of truth and lies on pause.
ทำไม
The Cloud Knights are here. I need you to help me get rid of them.
โอเค
That won't work, no matter how hard you try.
Oh.
This conflict is inevitable. It's destiny.
โอเคฮะต้องฆ่าพวกเขาเหรอโอ้มันจะแย่อะไรขนาดสวัสดีผมเป็นเพื่อนกับจริงเหรอนะครับพวกทหาร รับเป็นของปลอมทุกคนโดนหลอกแล้วคนไหนมาช้าคนไหนตื่นแล้วเอาช่วยอะไรไม่ได้เฮ้ย
Familiar. Your answers?
ทำไมต้องทำรุนแรงกันด้วย
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Let's settle this.
Another journey begins. Still water.
Spend freely.
You chose the wrong enemy.
Destiny for oblivion. No dirty
I'm
tricks.
asking questions. Answer me. Let's settle this.
Still water.
อ่อนจริง
Another blood debt repaid.
ๆเพราะแบบว่ามันรับหลังมาอุ้ยขาหมูตัวนี้ว้า
Green forth. Gleam gold plates.
Got the defense?
ไอ้หมูโง่
That's half the work. Destiny for oblivion.
คิดว่าฉันไม่เห็นเรื่องไง
Say yes. No. The measure of truth.
หมูว่าอย่างแกหลบยังไงก็หลบไม่พ้นหรอก
It's on me.
เฮ้ยอะไร
Your answers? Eternal sleep is nothing. Return!
หมูพวกเงินน่ะได้ช่วยคนแล้วไม่คิดว่าฆ่าหมูจะได้ไอเทียบนะฉันขอเปิดลูก้าเกิด Trotter มาแล้วจ้ะ
See, the future always seems like infinite possibilities, but what is destined to happen will always happen. This conflict is inevitable because the other possibilities don't exist.
อ๋อเหรอ
I need to use the Spirit Whisper on Blade again, but let's play another round first. Have you thought of your question? Come to me when you're ready. I can wait.
คิดออกแล้วครับ
The game continues. Your turn.
So, I get two questions, only one of which Kafka will answer truthfully. But I won't know which answer is which. What should I ask? When I came to on the space station, I remember seeing Kafka. But everything before that is a blur. Shouldn't I ask about my past?
เมื่อก่อนฉันเป็นใคร
You are an artificial body created for the purpose of hosting a Stellaron. From the moment of your birth, it was your destiny to receive the Stellaron at Herta Space Station.
Oh.
Before that task was complete, I was responsible for protecting you, as well as teaching you general knowledge, common sense, and combat skills.
Oh,ผมเป็นม
The
นุษย์สัง
reason
เค
you
ราะห์
don't
แล้วเนี่ย
remember is that I wiped your memory before the operation at Herta space station.
No matter what she says, she looks like she's got something up her sleeve.
อ๋อมันอาจจะเป็นเรื่องโกหก
I can't tell what's true and what isn't.
I see the look on your face. Don't bother asking. I can't tell you if an answer is true or not. Make your best guess and choose your next question based on my answer. That's the beauty of the game. I hope your next question proves interesting. The rules of this game are like reality. We all think we have infinite possibilities, but when you really analyze it, you could count them on your fingers. Every question and answer is constrained by previous choices. The future is like a labyrinth. Every divergence is merely an inducement. There is only one real path.
เทพระดาของพวกเธอ
Do I sound that negative? No. We believe that existence has meaning, but that meaning is bestowed by ourselves, not by choices. If you don't believe me, try it for yourself. Soon we will face another battle. Can you change that possibility?
ไม่ได้หรอก
Stream forth the gleam of old blades.
ขนมนี่มันมีประโยชน์เกินจะหาเพิ่มได้ยังไง
Oh. Well, you're doing a great. The future is still clear. The real test lies ahead. The young sword master of the Cloud Knights. He will not be an easy foe. Until then, let's continue our game. It's my turn again. Second question. Do you want to see me again?
What kind of question is that? Will we see each other again? As for whether I'd want to, it seems obvious to me.
อยากเจอครับครับแล้วพูดความจริงไปแล้วเราต้องพูดเรื่องของบ้าน
No, I don't want to deal with this lady again.
ไม่หมายถึง
So, my answer is
ทำการอยากเจอไม่ใช่ไม่ฉันไม่เข้าใจไหมว่าไม่ใช่คือไม่เอากูย้อนกลับไปโอเคคือมันไม่มีช้อยอื่นคือผมอยากจะโกหกก่อนหน้านี้แต่ว่ามันกลายเป็นว่าตอนนั้นสเต็ปก่อนหน้านั้นนะคือต้องเลือกความเป็นจริงแล้วค่อยมาโกหกในสเต็ปนี้เพราะฉะนั้นมันเลยไม่มีช้อยที่ผมอยากเลือกเพราะฉะนั้นผมจะออกจากเกมเพื่อเป็นการแก้ปัญหาดังนั้นไลฟ์มันก็จะจบแค่นี้นะครับเพื่อแก้ปัญหาทุกอย่างที่มันติดขัดและเราไม่มีทางเลือกแล้วเราก็กดออกไม่ได้
As for whether I'd want to, no, I don't want to deal with this lady again.
ได้ฮะอยากเจอเธออีกรอบอ่ะโอเคจะไม่โกงด้วยเพราะฉะนั้นตัดไล่เพราะจะออกจากเกมเท่านี้นะครับ